Hi, welcome back. This is Crate Training 101. This is for all those people who've never had their dogs in crates before and now need to put them in a box and put them on a long flight. If they've never been in a crate, it's going to be a scary situation. They'll think you're sending them off to a South American prison or something. So what you need to do is make sure they feel very safe and secure in that space. Make it familiar. The way I did it takes 2 months. If you haven't got that time, use your common sense, bring those timings down. But 2 months seems optimal for the research I've done, but it's broken down into stages. 4 stages. I'm going to take you through those now. Dead simple. First thing, try to put your crate in a space where the dog is familiar. So maybe the kitchen or the front room, ideally where you feed them, because that's how we're going to begin. But it's just got to be in the house somewhere so that they feel like it's part of their world. Everything you can do to make the smell and the object familiar is going to benefit your dog. So first 2 weeks, top half off, just the base, feed them in this base. Put their bowl in there, let them get used to feeding there. This then becomes a space where they have their food, which they love, right? So this is going to be something they're going to very quickly feel positive about. Weeks 2 to 4, now we put the lid on and continue the feeding process. Every meal they have inside the crate with the lid on. So they get used to this thing being over them, it being a little bit darker. But again, just reinforcing that this is a comfortable and safe space for them to be. Weeks 5 to 6, now we close the gate. So they're inside, they're completely trapped in this space, but they've still got their food with them and they already know the smell and they're familiar with this space. So that's okay, you're just taking it up another level. And now weeks 7 to 8, stick to what you're doing, exactly the same, but you're going to add one little thing, and that is leaving them for extended periods of time in the box on their own. So it might be, I don't know, you're watching a movie in the front room, they're in the dining room, or you're going shopping. Just put them inside, close the gate, leave them there for an hour or so. Get them used to being in there alone. So again, you've done this in 4 nice steady steps, okay? The key thing here, something I found from speaking to a lot of exporters and dog handlers, what you don't want to do, that some people have recommended, is slowly getting your dog used to spending longer and longer periods of time in there. So if you're doing a 10-hour flight, it might feel instinctive that, okay, I'll get them slowly up to 10 hours. Don't do that. 1 or 2 hours, 2 hours I would say, at least that's what's been good for Bella, and she's fine with 2 hours, but 2 hours is enough, because anything more than that, they start getting a little bit uncomfortable, and what you don't want to do is tip into making this now a negative space. So if you put in there for 8 hours and they hate it, well, now all they think is, oh, it's that damn box, I don't want to get in there. And you want them to be comfortable in it. So get them up to 2 hours, get them feeling safe. If they ever start to stress too much, take them out, but slowly get them up to about 2 hours. That's good enough. They know it's a nice place to be. So when you get them to the airport and throw them in the box, they'll be thinking, oh, I'll be out in a couple of hours. But don't worry about it. This is the best you can do, okay? That's one of the key things here. No dog is going to enjoy this journey. No dog is going to get in that crate and think, great, I love being on my own in a box for 12 hours. They're not going to enjoy it. All you can do is the best you can do to make it as comfortable as possible. And that's what crate training is all about. So, yeah, good luck. Get in the crate, Bella. See? In the crate. 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 In the crate.